Welcome back to the Break Ring Podcast. I'm your host, Jonas.
Let's go, Parker.
Sorry for no podcast last week. A bunch of stuff came up. Parker was sick. He couldn't come over Sunday to record in person. So Monday he was sick. Tuesday I wasn't feeling great. Wednesday was just busy. And then Thursday's Thanksgiving. By then, it's too late, honestly, to do a podcast. But next week in person should be back. And we should have more videos out. But to talk about some of the video stuff, we're getting our first couple of hate comments, which is hilarious. It's from the same guy apparently. So if you're watching this, hey man, we'd love to have you on the pod. That'd be hilarious. But other than that, I don't think there's anything that is other than the main shows that we got to talk about. Oh, well, I went to Dynamite. That would have been last week's recap. We didn't get to talk about that because we didn't record. I went to Dynamite on the 19th, I want to say.
Something like that.
But I went to Dynamite. It was the 3-hour taping with Collision at the end. It was a great show. Stash Club was also there. You probably saw their whole thing. Parker was not there, unfortunately. But as you can see back here, this is the sign that I brought. You probably saw it on TV at some point. If you watched John Moxley when they made their entrance, the Death Riders, I saw them right in front of me. They fought during picture-in-picture or just full ad, I don't remember. They came right next to where I was sitting and fought. So that was pretty fun. But it was an overall good show. I didn't vlog, but there's some clips. I didn't post anything. But yeah, no, I think that's really it. I mean, we already went over when you went to Raw. That's already like old now. And we only got one more appearance. John Cena left.
I'm gonna cry, bro. I'm telling you, I'm gonna cry.
On December 13th, it'll be the last time that we see John Cena in those colors, man. And I was like, when you were at Raw, I was coping so hard. I was like, nah, I'll see him eventually. And then I was like, thinking about it, I was like, he's never wearing those colors again, though. I'm never seeing him in the jorts and the shirt and the hat, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I mean, December 13th is coming up quick. We got 11 days from recording this. It's insanity, man. I don't know. We got to go over some of the tournament results and some predictions from Survivor Series, which they weren't that interesting. We literally had all the same. We talked about it. So easy to retain.
We both got them all right, too.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about me winning the title though. I won it after Full Gear thanks to Kyle O'Reilly. And, yeah, Parker, really a bad streak for you, if you want to talk about, what happened. You had all the titles 3 weeks ago. And,
all right. We'll go through every title I had. All the 3 titles I had.
The 3, yes.
So I had a 2K title, which Jonas just ended up beating me for. He had Mike Bailey.
The 2K title? You had
I had the World 2K title. Yeah, whatever. Jonas just beat me in a match. You were Speedball. Who was I?
I don't even know. You were Bret Hart the first time when you won. The second time you were, I don't even remember. It was somebody decent though. That's what I remember.
Then the Predictions Championship. I picked Moxley over. Yeah. And then the Quiz Championship, I also don't watch enough AEW because you crushed me in that quiz.
Yeah, I mean, you were kind of doomed last week because it wasn't AEW week since we were going. But
we should do a Joe Hendry week.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
It is.
Yeah, if you want to do a Joe Hendry week, you can just go back and watch the Joe Hendry quiz from before we were even doing anything in person.
I'm going to do that right now.
You're going to watch it. Nice. So this kid's just not locked in. That's what I don't miss about doing it online, because when we're in person, you're so much more locked in. But whatever. So let's go over to Raw from the 24th, where the show opened with a hype package for Survivor Series War Games 2025. Sorry about that. It was an okay start with Cody, Roman, and Punk. Basically, Roman is trying to take what's it called? Take credits.
Oh my!
What? Are you good?
I was actually watching the quiz, and my headphones were at full volume, and
Oh.
Joe Hendry's face popped up. Can we please keep that in? Because I do want to watch that back.
That's funny.
Oh my god, I forgot that you put that in there.
This kid. No, but basically Roman, Cody, and Punk were all trying to take the credit of making this team, but in the end, it kind of just talked about how Roman said that title's gonna look good around my waist, and then they were like, "Who are you talking to? Whose title?" And then he's like, "I'll leave that for you to figure out." Which is like, all right, bro. Does he really need another title? Like,
After holding it for 1,000 days, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I mean, I think he's a great champion. I think he was great during that run, but that's his best run that he's ever had. That's the only good run he's ever had.
That's
Like,
the that's
honestly.
that's the only good run, or not. That's like the greatest run in a title in the modern era.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that
mean,
might be debatable.
I don't know. I feel like it's the most
Gunther's IC title
entertaining.
run was, but Gunther's IC title run was really good too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it was an okay opening, but who knows? Um then had the quarterfinals of the Last Time Is Now tournament, where the matches were Gunther versus Carmelo Hayes, Solo Sikoa versus Penta, Rey Mysterio. Oh wait, no, what am I talking about? I'm reading the other things. Ignore that. Um, but Gunther picked up the win against Carmelo Hayes. Sadly, I wanted Carmelo to win, but he could not. It's whatever. Solo Sikoa picks up the win as Penta is injured. They had to stop the
No.
match after Penta seemingly dislocated his shoulder. Um, yeah, no timeline yet, and no real like diagnose.
Dislocated.
Yeah, that's all we really know. Um, so it'll be well, what happened last night, but Gunther versus Solo. Um, in the semi-finals, obviously, a winner faces John Cena, and is the last opponent in his career. We also had Rey Mysterio versus JD McDonough, who, although there was interference, still picked up the win with the 619 in the springboard West Coast pop. Decent match, all three of those. Besides, I
Yeah.
mean, Solo Penta would have been good, hopefully, but
Solo Penta. Well, I mean, it was doing good before he got injured.
yeah,
It really sucks.
yeah, for sure.
Apparently, Solo was supposed to win
Yeah,
anyway.
because that graphic came up so fast. I was like, whoa, he was actually going to beat Penta.
I mean, I guess in like looking at it now, it's kind of good
yeah,
that
for sure.
Penta wasn't supposed to win, because if he got injured, then that would have ruined their whole plan.
But
I doubt he was gonna beat Gunther.
honestly, the thing that I'm more sad about is the fact that he was supposed to tag with Ray Phoenix in like 2 weeks
Oh, in AAA.
at AAA,
Yeah.
which is like, dude, they were finally going to come together and have a tag match in WWE technically, and gets injured. Sucks. In the main event, Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul face off against the Usos in a War Games advantage match. The winner gets the advantage, which is just they have one more person in at all times, basically.
Mm.
McIntyre and Logan picked up the win, earning the entry advantage for the men's War Games match at Survivor Series. After the match, all War Games competitors flooded the ring, including Lesnar and Reigns. But Lesnar, want to talk about what happened? He's coming out. He was doing his taunt. Pyro goes off, and he just fully slips.
That was awesome.
So funny. Literally the best moment of the night, honestly. I don't know. I mean, you guys all know how I feel about Brock Lesnar and how Parker feels about Brock Lesnar. Um, but uh, I don't see the entertainment in Brock. I don't see the entertainment in Brock and Roman. I don't see the entertainment in having the guy in the company. But I see the entertainment in somebody in the crowd of Survivor Series having a sign that says Brock has a problem. Why is he still here?
Oh, I said Brock's got a weird case.
Yeah.
Is that the sign you saw?
This
Yeah.
so I love whoever that was. The show
It was a
ended.
good show. I
The
liked it.
show ended with a wild brawl where they basically like fed Logan to the face team.
Yeah,
Like he
that was
ran in
funny.
and got hit with a bunch of moves. It was an okay Raw, I
I
think.
liked it.
I don't know, it was all right. Um, then we go to Dynamite, which is the first show after Full Gear, and the start of the Continental Classic, where Kyle Fletcher picks up the win against Kazuchika Okada. So happy. Kyle Fletcher deserves this win. He is the future. He is the now. He is. I think he's gonna be AEW World Champion or Unified Champion in the next year.
Kyle Fletcher.
Mhm. He could
Yeah,
win the whole thing.
he's I get he's injured now, but he's arguably better than Osprey.
You're talking about Osprey?
Osprey
I was like
is injured
Fletcher's
right
fine.
now. Yeah, he's.
Um,
I think he's arguably better than Osprey. But I mean, I get Osprey's injured, so he hasn't been able to wrestle for a
they're
while.
both just so great. Like their matches are
When I
always
first
fire.
started watching AW, he would come out with Will, and like I'd be like, oh, he's just Will Osprey's loser
Yes.
friend.
Yes. And when he was in Aussie Open, he looked so stupid. He had such a bad middle part, bro. His hair was greasy. But no, he's so good now. He picked up the win over Okada just barely before the time limit with a roll up. So I was happy about that. Even though it's not like a fully clean-ish win because it was a roll up, it's still a big win over Okada, who was cheating through most of the match. Um, a lot of hard hitting moments with some kicks. You know, Kyle's whole thing is that corner like it's honestly it's the haluva kick with steroids. Um, just so good. Brainbusters, pile drivers, everything you could want in an AEW match you get out of Kyle Fletcher versus Kazuchika Okada. What a way to start off the C2, man. So good. We then had the Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament semifinals, where the Babes of Wrath, Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron, fought the Sisters of Sin, Sky Blue and Julia Hart, where the Babes of Wrath picked up the win and will fight in the finals, which I'm excited for. We do not know who they will be facing yet. We'll find out in 1 day's time as of recording this. John Moxley versus Mascara Dorada for the C2. In the Blue League, Moxley returned victorious, defeating Dorada clean by submission under the C2 rules. After the match, Marina Shafir was in the ring, and Tony Storm came out to talk about the stipulation for their semi-final matchup in the Women's Tag Team Title Tournament. Their match will be this Wednesday, tomorrow, as of recording this, and it will be, and I don't know if you saw my text, because I did text you this, it will be, let me get the proper name, it is a holiday hardcore death match. So I'm excited for that. Obviously, the
I
winner.
just, I just want to kick in here. Because we already passed Raw, and I was gonna say this now. Me and Jonas were just talking about it, and I probably shouldn't bring it up on the podcast. But R.I.P. Larry, CM Punk's dog.
It's so random, but yeah.
His Survivor Series jacket had Larry's dad on it.
Oh yeah, that's true. But yeah, Rip Larry, goat.
He was the best actor in the Drew versus Punk feud.
All right, this guy. But yeah, that's gonna be sick. Tony and Mina, the Timeless Love Bombs, versus what is it? They have a name now. It's it's like I think it's the Mega Problems. Cause it's Megan Bain and
Yeah.
Shafir. So I mean, hey, who knows? But I'm excited for that match. It'll be really good because they're all They were all in the blood and guts, so they all are obviously willing to get bloody and kill each other in Fortnite. You know what I mean? Um, that was a great match. John Moxley versus Mascara Dorada. We then had Kevin Knight versus Darby Allin, where Kevin Knight picks up the win with a UFO splash in the 3 points for his C2. I mean, the brackets for the C2 are disgustingly amazing. And the matches are also going to be disgustingly amazing. So I'm excited for that. Heading over to SmackDown. Anything you need to say about Dynamite before we head over?
No.
All right. The show opened and was talking about the Last Time Is Now tournament, highlighting all the qualifiers and the matches that had happened. When we then go into the Jey Uso versus Rusev match, where Jey Uso picks up the win with the Uso splash to advance to the semifinals, where he will face LA Knight, which was yesterday, which LA Knight won, surprisingly. We'll get into that next week. No, it's a little weird. But we then had LA Knight versus mystery opponent, who ended up being The Miz, which is stupid, but I get it. It was being a heel. He put his name into the ball that Aldous already had opened, so I guess it's alright. But LA Knight did win that, like I said. We then had the Women's War Games Advantage match where Charlotte Flair fought Asuka. Winner gets the advantage, as I said. In the end, Flair picks up the win with the natural selection. Thought it was fine. And then we had the traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series style elimination match where Team MFT, Sol Sikoa, Tala Tonga, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and JC Mateo. I don't know how I just said that without messing up. Versus Team Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, Rey Fenix, and MCMG, Chris Sabin, and Alex Shelley. In the end, Sol Sikoa picked up the win for his team after pinning Sami Zayn with a Samoan spike. Solo was standing in the ring tall, and as he was doing so, the lights go out, and then we saw the Wyatt Six appear on the apron, and then Howdy was behind him, hitting Sikoa with his sister Abigail. So Howdy is back. I'm pretty sure the reason why he was gone is because his dad wasn't doing so hot for a little bit. Don't want to speak too much on it because I don't know how serious, I don't know any of that stuff.
I saw something saying he's doing good now.
Okay.
So that's good.
Figured I'd say this because my dad just sent it to me. TNA has got a TV deal on AMC. It'll be Thursday starting January 15th. But it's starting at 9 p.m.
Ooh.
So
9 to 11?
Yeah, for a weekly television show during the school, I'm not watching that. Till 11, bro, for TNA, respectfully, I'm not watching that. Whole thing.
Interesting.
Not the whole thing. If my dad, puts it on in the living room, because that's where we watch all the wrestling, if he starts to put it on Thursdays, I'll watch, the first hour.
Yeah.
But I can't sit there an entire show to 11. It's just so hard, bro. 10:30 is limit. But no, SmackDown was fine. It wasn't anything crazy. I didn't really pay attention because it all got leaked.
Yeah.
Because they pre-recorded it, which
I still watched it.
It's a good thing that they're pre-recording these holiday episodes because it would obviously suck if they had to be out and about literally the day after Thanksgiving, but it was all right.
Yeah, I like SmackDown. I still watched it even though it was all spoiled. I just like to see how it went down.
I watched. What did I watch? I watched the tournament matches because I wanted to make sure LA Knight won, just to be safe. But it was a decent match. But no, I think it was a good time. We then had a Survivor Series War Games 2025 in San Diego at Petco Park. So very controversial PLE. It's either you love it or you hate it, and I'm in the complete middle. So I guess I just like
Me too.
But the Women's War Games match was fine. it kind of sucks because like 2 weeks ago we had AEW's 10,000 times version better of War
Yeah,
Games,
yeah.
where they literally were killing each other and hitting crazy moves, all that type of stuff. But War Games is just slower, not as crazy, obviously, but it's still good. And it's mainly because we had bangers of participants this year. But the match started with Charlotte Flair versus Asuka, where they brawled inside the cage across both rings, exchanging blows until the next entrant joined, who was Io Sky, who brought in a trash can lid. Um, so on and so forth. Eventually, the rest of the team, Rhea, Becky, Alexa, and then whatever the heel team was, Nia, Lash,
Mhm.
Kabuki Warriors, if I'm forgetting
Becky.
anybody. Yeah, Becky. But the match ended after Io hit a swanton bomb inside the trash can. Was not expecting that. Because usually she just does the moonsault. But the swanton was sick. I can't lie. Um, love Io Sky. Love Rhea Ripley. Love Alexa. I like Alexa Bliss. I like Charlotte Flair. I love AJ Lee. Love Io Sky. Love Rhea Ripley.
Mm.
Uh, heel team highlight was probably Lash, and then Asuka spraying Lash in the face with the mist. I think that was probably the most notable part. Parker's
Yeah.
not paying attention. We then had the IC title match in the final pay-per-view match for John Cena, where John Cena defended his Intercontinental Championship against Dominic Mysterio. Great match. Very back and forth until Rey Mysterio, or not Rey Mysterio, what am I saying? Dominic Mysterio faked an injury just like we had seen with Penta, where he hit low on a Hurricane Run on the outside and was saying, oh, his shoulder hurt. Then we had the interference of Roxanne and Raquel, who had been at ringside. Roxanne and Raquel both hit their finishers, the Pop Rocks and the Tejana Bomb. Dom magically got up into the ring, hit a 619, and Cena still kicked. Or no, the ref refused to count because you saw him. He was like, "You were just saying you couldn't continue, or you didn't know if you could continue, and now you're going for a pin. Something's up with that." And then basically, the ref was kicking out. Roxanne and Raquel got distracted, and then we had the return of Liv Morgan, who slapped Dom, and then uh what was it? Hugged Cena and then did the Cena turn from Chamber where she looked dead in the camera. She then low blowed Cena, and then Mysterio picked up the win, regaining his IC championship. And Cena now stands at 100 PLE victories in his career, and it'll never
It'll stay
change.
that way.
That is, I mean, I thought they would honestly,
And for
because
those of you who think Saturday Night Main Event is a
it's
PLE, it's
not.
not. It's on TV. It's on NBC. It's gonna be on Peacock.
Is it gonna be on
Um.
NBC again?
Yep.
Is it actually? I mean,
Yeah.
it's
It's
gonna
gonna be on Peacock.
suck. Um, we then had
It's not
Stephanie
gonna
back
suck.
here. No,
It's
when
gonna
it's
be all
on,
NXT.
yeah, but when it's on TV, it sucks because we get 25 ads.
Oh yeah. Whatever.
We then had Stephanie Vaquer versus Nikki Bella for the Women's World Championship. Stephanie successfully defends in an okay match. I thought it was fine. Nothing to write home about, just fine. We then had the men's War Game match in the main event, where we saw they didn't really give him like a team name. It was just like faces versus heels, if you want to say that. Um,
Yeah.
the match started with Punk and Braun Breaker, two goats in their own. As the match progressed, the Vision gained momentum at a critical moment. A mysterious masked man wearing all black jumped the cage, delivered a super kick and a stomp to CM Punk, helping the Vision pick up the win. But we also saw in this match Brass Knuckles. We also saw stuff from Brock, and yeah, I don't really care about Brock. But in the end, Team Vision, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, and Brock Lesnar pick up the win against the Faces, Cody, Punk, Roman, Jay, and Jimmy. But there's a lot of talk about this masked man and a lot of talk about this
It's
ending
Tommy
to this
Invincible.
pay-per-view. And you heard it here first. It is Tommy Invincible. No, it's Austin Theory, which I wish they wouldn't have done this, but apparently they were telling reporters that it was Austin Theory. So if it's Austin Theory, they are idiots, and if it's not Austin Theory, then they're smart for the most part.
Who's they?
WWE.
Like,
because Sean Ross Sapp, or not Sean Ross Sapp, but like technically, Fightful had it in their paid section, where it's like, oh yeah, they've said that it is Austin Theory. Stupidest idea, unless they're just completely lying, because that'd be way better.
What
but
if it's Edge?
Yeah, bro, Edge is definitely that short, bro.
Watch it be Jericho.
No, Jericho's like beefy. You saw he has like a weird chest.
Yeah, it's gotta be Austin Theory. Unless it's like it could. I feel like it could be Tony D. He's pretty big.
I don't know.
It's not Ethan Page. The guy's too short.
And Ethan Page has a current storyline with Chelsea and Joe Hendry. Heard that?
Can I?
No, we're not doing that. But no, I definitely think it's Austin Theory. But if they're just saying that to throw us off, then that's cool because they didn't fully give it away. If they're telling the truth, stupid thing they could do because it gets all the talk gone. But I mean, technically not because we're talking about it right now. But I mean, this is a short podcast because Parker wasn't paying attention. But predictions all the same, so I automatically retain. Anything else we gotta talk? Oh, talk about what you did with your gift from the 1 year finally.
Oh, it's on my wall. You see that little glare right there? Yeah, that's the Joe Hendry thing.
Put it up. He's gonna think about him every night before he goes to bed. He loves him.
I should get like a Joe Hendry pillow. It's just his face.
Joe Hendry came on the podcast.
Bro.
Parker, say his name.
Joe Hendry.
Imagine he just joined. That'd be crazy. That'd be hilarious.
You're gonna like find out some way in like 5 years to do that, and
I'm a DM him
and he's
right
gonna
now.
join.
Be like, yo. But no, it would be hilarious if we ever get a wrestler on here. Doubt we ever will.
Dante Chen, Tommy Invincible, maybe.
Stop. this kid's not real. But
Tommy Invincible. Say his name, Tommy Invincible.
No, you gotta just scream Invincible right now. Do it then.
Invincible.
No,
I hear voices
not loud
in
enough.
the air.
Louder.
I can hear
Come on.
them loud and clear.
Scream it.
Telling me to
All right. We all know what time it is. It's the best time of the podcast. Time for wrestler and match of the week. Parker, do you want to go first or you want me to go first? It doesn't really help you either way because I know what my match of the week is.
Yeah, then you go first. Let me think.
My match of the week last week would have been Kyle Fletcher, Mark Briscoe. This week, it is John Cena versus Dominic Mysterio, Survivor Series IC title match. Just a really fun match. A lot of hectic shenanigans. Fun spots. You know, it was a good match. Dom played heel perfectly. I think it was a great way for Cena to go out as a pay-per-view wrestler.
I mean, I feel like it's got to be Liv. I feel like just because, you know.
What about last week as a hypothetical?
Full Gear happened, right?
Yeah.
So it'd be Mark, Joe, or Hook.
We didn't get to talk about that. Joe, I was going to say
won the AEW.
Joe winning the AEW World Championship, Hook turning heel. Greatness in the making. I don't even know. I think that was tough.
I'd say Mark Briscoe.
Yeah, for sure. Mark Briscoe deserved that win.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my god, the AEW tailgate brawl match with Big AJ and QT Marshall versus
Ooh.
RPG Vice. So funny, bro.
Was it good?
You didn't watch, bro? Oh wait, no, you don't have
Mm-mm.
cable. You just have to watch pay per view. Um,
Mm.
but it was so funny. The Rizzler was checking up on Big Justice every 2 seconds. He hit a cutter. But eventually
Oh,
they
that
won. It
cutter
was
was
so
so
funny.
funny.
It was so funny, dude. It was basically a stunner, but he like it was
Laid
close
it
to a
out.
stunner, but he laid it out like last second, so it was a cutter. Anything else we gotta mention because it is a short podcast.
Don't think so.
Um, well, hopefully next week we'll have way more videos. Because we should be in person unless Parker cancels again.
We can make like 6 or 7.
Trying to think. Anything else? No, I don't have any. I don't have any tickets to anything. There's a house show near us in January.
Hmm.
But obviously, I don't know if I have tickets to that yet. I'll probably find out if I do or don't at Christmas. After Christmas, expect some upgrades for the IRL podcast. That's like all I've asked for. Um, Hopefully it'll be better. I don't know. Parker really doesn't know anything that I'm talking about, probably. But
I know, like a mic stand.
oh, and then also hypothetically, if Parker's advent calendar comes in soon, we will start a TikTok series where he will open one every day. Obviously, how an advent calendar works, and then
The only
we'll make a
issue
TikTok video. Is that
is
it's
that
coming in
is
late?
it's December 2nd and it hasn't been here yet. So the thing is, we'll just open 2 a day, and then once there's only time to open 1 a day, we'll open 1 a day.
Yeah. What is it? What's the
They're
theme?
uh they're they're like small wrestling ornaments. They're
Okay.
they're wrestlers, but they're ornaments. It's from China, so we don't know if it's like wicked crappy or not.
Oh god, it's gonna be great. All right, that's it for this episode. Sorry it's so short. Sorry for no videos. Hopefully there'll be 2K video
Jonas
at
is
some
short.
point.
Oh.
But we'll see
Oh.
you in the next one. Goodbye.